Hello everyone, I am Pat Coleman, and today we are putting together a drum set. Let us begin. We start with our bass drum. With this bass drum, the legs are luckily already open. From here, we move to the bass drum pedal. It is very important that you secure your bass drum pedal tightly. It clips onto the bottom, and then you twist the nut under it to attach the bass drum pedal. You want it to be tight because you don't want it to vibrate or click when you hit it. Solid bass drum. From there, the next part we're going to put on is the seat. You want to know exactly that you're sitting in the right spot, because that is also very important when drumming. So, seat goes together like so. You tighten the nut, and then you open the legs. You place it a good distance so that your bass drum will be in a comfortable space. From there, we move to the snare drum. You open the stand like so, open the bottom legs, and then you raise the stand to the desired height, like so. Then the next step is putting the snare drum in the basket. The basket is tightenable, so you can also keep it in one place and it doesn't vibrate around, which is very important for a drummer because they don't want things moving all over the place. Then you position your bass drum relative to your snare drum so that when you're playing, it's in a good position. Next, we set up the hi-hats, because those are your 2 feet pedal, and you also want to make sure that they are in the right position. Place it on a flat surface, lock all the bolts, and then from there, you put your hi-hats on. Bottom hat is usually heavier than the top one, so make sure you check this out. Sometimes they'll say, sometimes they don't. Then from there, put your 2 hi-hats on, tighten it, and now we need to position it in the right place so that it will be comfortable for you. So, you do a ballpark estimate around right that area. Make sure that that's a good position. So, we're good to move on. From here, we're going to move on to the rack tom. So this tube goes in the hole on the bass drum. You tighten. You have also another hole on the tom that you put in, and you also tighten. And then boom, you get the angle you want, and you set it up. After that, we move to the floor tom, which is luckily on a stand that cannot be broken down, so therefore it's always at the right height. Same as with your tom, you attach the arm, you put it into the hole, and tighten. You then situate the tom where you want it to be comfortable to play. Next are our cymbals and the final step before we can sit down and play. The first cymbal we're going to set up is a ride cymbal. It has a comfortable spot here on the right hand side of the drum set. Right hand being from drummer's perspective, of course. So you open the legs, you position, you put the cymbal on the stand. If this was a good drum kit, which it's not, then you would be able to tighten the cymbal or put a stopper on the top, but we do not have that here. So they're just free to float around. And finally, our last cymbal, our crash cymbal, is going to be on the left-hand side of the kit. We open the stand, we tighten it, we get the cymbal, we put it on said stand. Obviously, it's going to need a bit more height than that. And there we go. You have a drum set all put together, ready to be rocked out on. Goodbye.